Costa Rica is home to more than 500,000 species of animals, which represents nearly 5% of the total animals worldwide, putting Costa Rica on the list of countries with the highest biodiversity in the world. All of that in a country that only makes up about 0.1% of the world's landmass. There are over 850 different types of birds calling Costa Rica home. That's more birds in Costa Rica than in Canada and the US combined. There are around 180 species of amphibians and 230 different types of reptiles, as well as an abundance of insects. Costa Rica is also home to 200 known mammals. Some of these species are extremely rare and others cannot be found anywhere else in the world. And there are said to be a large number of species that remained unidentified. Today I want to talk to you about this little guy here. This is a Central American squirrel monkey and can only be found in the Pacific-lowlands of Costa Rica and Panama. In Costa Rica it can be found in places like Corcovado and the Manuel Antonio area. This particular subspecies was filmed in the Manuel Antonio area and is considered to be an endangered species. With the overpopulation and growth of the tourist industry in Manuel Antonio, many of the corridors which these squirrel monkeys have used have been cut down to make room for hotels, condos, and other businesses, leaving them with little room to get around. There are said to be approximately 1,500 of these particular squirrel monkeys left in the area, and with rapid deforestation happening around them, not to mention natural predators as well as locals catching them for profit and pet, there leaves little doubt that their numbers will decline even further. Efforts are being made by different organizations in the area to save the squirrel monkey and their natural habitats. But with the overly rich and powerful businessmen coming to the area, the organizations are finding it a hard uphill battle to fight and save the lives of the squirrel monkeys in the area. There are over 100 animal species that are endangered in Costa Rica, with another 100 considered vulnerable. Visitors coming to Costa Rica should be respectful of those creatures and their habitats, and also be conscious of the potential risk that Costa Rican wildlife can pose to human explorers. My hope is that with the help of some courageous people, you too will be able to observe the squirrel monkeys in abundance in their natural environments. That being said, I leave you with what might be one of the last encounters we'll get to have with these squirrel monkeys. All creatures are important in the circle of life, and these little guys are no exception. Although Costa Rica is a beautiful country, like all countries, it still has its problems. Overbuilding and deforestation wreak havoc on the habitats, such as with the squirrel monkeys of Manuel Antonio. If you would like to help preserve these little guys, please contact us at travelcostaricanow.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, when visiting Costa Rica, don't feed the monkeys and only leave with memories. Pura vida!